Good morning to respected teachers and my dear friends. Hello everyone. My name is Lahari. I am from ECB section. My roll number is 20BQ1A0486. Today I am here to give a seminar about losses in DC machines. What are the various losses in DC machines? They are electrical or copper losses, core losses or iron losses, brush losses, mechanical losses, stray load losses. Total losses classification. Mainly, losses are two types, stray loss and copper loss. Stray loss, mechanical loss is about 10 to 20%. Iron or core loss is about 20 to 30%. In mechanical loss, there is a friction loss and windage loss. In iron loss, there is a hysteresis loss, eddy currents loss. Copper loss is about due to resistances. In this copper loss, there are armature copper loss about 30 to 40%, field copper loss about 20 to 30%, and remaining percent is brush contact resistance loss. What are iron losses? These losses occur in armature of DC machine and are due to the rotation of armature in magnetic field of the poles. There are two types of iron losses. They are hysteresis loss and eddy current loss. What is meant by hysteresis loss? Hysteresis loss occurs in armature of the DC machine since any given part of the armature is subjected to magnetic field reversals as it passes under successive poles. The main definition is that, and shall we learn about hysteresis loss in detail? Let's get into it. This diagram represents the hysteresis loss. Let us consider an armature rotating in two-pole machine, north pole and south pole. Consider a small piece AB of the armature. When the piece AB is under north pole, the magnetic line passes from A to B. Half of a revolution later, the same piece of iron is under south pole and magnetic lines passes from B to A, so that magnetism in the iron is reversed. That means if the piece AB is under the influence of north pole, then the magnetic lines moves from north pole to south pole. When the magnetic pieces AB is in the influence of south pole, then the magnetic lines moves from south pole to north pole. In order to reverse continuously the molecular magnets in the armature core, some amount of power has to be spent, which is called hysteresis loss. It is given by Steinmetz formula. This formula is hysteresis loss. pH is equal to B16 max FV watts. Here, B max is maximum flux density in armature, F is frequency of magnetic reversals, V is volume of armature in M3, H is Steinmetz hysteresis coefficient. In order to reduce this loss in DC machine, armature core is made of such materials which have a low value of Steinmetz hysteresis coefficient. Example, silicon steel. Eddy current losses. In eddy current losses, these voltages produce circulating currents in the armature core. These are called eddy currents, and power loss due to their flow is called eddy current loss. The eddy current loss appears as heat, which raises the temperature of the machine and lowers its efficiency. If a continuous solid iron core is used, the resistance to eddy current path will be small due to large cross-sectional area of the core. Consequently, the magnitude of eddy current and hence eddy current loss will be large. The magnitude of eddy current can be reduced by making core resistance as high as practical. The core resistance can be greatly increased by constructing the core of thin round iron sheets called laminations. The laminations are insulated from each other with a coating of varnish. The insulating coating has a high resistance, so very little current flows from one lamination to the other. Also, because each lamination is very thin, the resistance to current flowing through a width of a lamination is also quite large. Thus, laminating a core increases the core resistance, which decreases the eddy current and hence the eddy current loss. The formula for eddy current is PE is equal to KE square max F square T square V watts. Here B is the flux density. Eddy current losses in detailed explanation is, this is the diagram which represents eddy current loss. Here Ke is the constant, B max is the flux density, F is frequency of magnetic reversals in H, T is thickness of lamination in M, V is volume of core in M3. It may be noted that eddy current loss depends upon the square of lamination thickness. For this reason, lamination thickness should be kept as small as possible. How to reduce iron losses? Use of laminated cores by a thin layer of paper or varnish or oxide layer. The silicon steel has narrow hysteresis loop and very high resistivity, therefore, it reduces the hysteresis loss. The core loss is reduced by reducing maximum flux density in core material. By following these, we can reduce somewhat iron losses. Copper losses. It depends upon the amount of current passing through winding and resistance of the winding. WCU is equal to I square into R. Armature copper loss. W copper is equal to LA square into RA. Shunt field copper loss is W copper is equal to V into LSH is equal to LSH square into RSH. Series field copper loss. W copper is equal to LSG square into RSG. Mechanical losses. Winding loss due to rotation of armature. Friction loss occurs due to friction between brushes and commutator surface. Stray losses. The iron loss and mechanical losses are collectively known as stray losses. This is equation 1. Therefore, constant losses WC is equal to stray losses plus shunt field copper loss. Total losses is equal to armature copper loss plus constant losses. Then total losses is LA 2 into RA plus WC. I hope in this class, in this video, we learned about something which gains the knowledge of losses. Thank you.